take greens from nature, there's only certain ability to be able to be absorbed of anything which has a lot of tannin in it. On a frugivore's intestinal tract. A herbivore has a much longer intestinal tract and sometimes has 2 or even 3 stomachs and things to help digest and break down and get nutrient in very rich or high tannin sort of foods, which a lot of the grasses and leaves have within them. Succulent leaves can have low tannin, and humans always have survived and love greens such like this to some degree. But I think living greens and things like this are just really amazing, like arugula and things, which is such an amazing, incredible green, or rocket greens, as people call them in some other places. But arugula, that's a real close to nature green, and it's very delicious flavour and things, but you can only have so much of that. But green can help make clean, and some green could be useful, and that might be the only thing that somebody's really doing that's of any use sometimes. But be careful, green can have a lot of tannins in it. Green also has lactucarium, which is an opiate, which frugivores don't do so very well with, but herbivorous animals are able to manage lactucarium, which is an opiate-like molecule, which is in a lot of the green leaf and things. And then you've got possibility of a negative calcium ratio because of all the phosphates and all of the sulfur and other compounds and things, which is acid and chlorine also molecules and things which these things which can all be of a very high caustic nature. And so, you know, our taste bud, which mother's milk probably mimics the most, which has more sweet, salt and some fat in it, but not too much bitter much at all actually. I think we have the taste bud a little bit more as humans, more for these 3 things, and the idea that people could just live off something totally bitter might not be feeding into the alliesthetics, which is a sense of chemical change that occurs on our taste bud, which comes about from chemistry sensed and completeness. If somebody has a taste for something, they could acquire a taste and learn how to eat something and get the benefit of something, but there could be some residue or something left behind which might not as easily be broken down. Animals that do something like this, they often eat a lot of clay. For instance, seeds can have a lot of volatile oils from nature, quite high, and the birds which eat these seeds, they have a crock, which is a digestive organ where the seeds collect and they germinate and ferment and break down, and it's regurgitated and goes back into that crock until finally it's enzymatically more broken down before it goes into the next stomach. But with herbivorous animals, you have a very, very long digestive tract, and typically more than one stomach can be existing depending on the type of nature of the grasses or the leaves. But the question really is to do with the quantity, and one can feel as they have a taste for something that might work okay, but the moment you lose a taste for that might be indicating to you that you've had enough of that. Unless it's balanced with something else a little bit, might not be able to bring much of it in actually. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day as you're viewing this.